There have been an absolute ton of changes, buffs and nerfs with Operation Crimson Heist. And on top of that, a brand new attacker, Flores, is currently out on the test server. So today I'm going to be giving you the best and worst operators in Operation Crimson Heist for Rainbow Six Siege. Make sure to stick around to the end because you can see my final tier list and why I've placed them there with the justification. And after you have watched this, I might be live on Twitch right now, so there will be a link down below. I'm streaming the test server every single day. Remember, this is just based off my opinion, and it is currently with the changes on the test server right now, which will mean a few things aren't currently out yet, and it could change when the season does fully release. First off is going to be the D tier, and in here are going to be Glaz, Blitz, and Warden. These are the operators who aren't getting much love at all, and I've placed Glaz, Blitz, and Warden all in here. Blitz is a very lackluster shield operator right now. He's quite easy to counter, and overall he doesn't really add too much utility to the team. Glaz, on the other hand, has had a little bit of attention with the Gon 6 being added, but even that really doesn't make him anywhere above this, because he just really is a lackluster operator too. Sniper rifles in Siege don't work too well unless they come in the form of Kali. Glaz's sniper rifle doesn't really do him any justice, the same with his ability. It's almost as if Glaz doesn't really have an ability. He can see through smoke grenades, not the most useful ability to have right now in Siege, but as well his ability is pretty much just zooming in. When you compare it to the likes of Kali, who also has an ability on top of a fantastic sniper rifle, you can see why. Warden, again, an operator who needs a lot of attention, and his kit doesn't work too well right now. Next up are the operators in the C tier, and for this I've put Lion, Finka, Amaru, Goyo, Kavira, Fuse, Castle, Twitch, and Ying. Finka did receive a rework, which means she can now revive herself. However, I don't really think this does boost her up in the tier system. I really don't think she deserves to be in any other tier here above it, simply because all those negatives that she does have don't really counteract the fact that she can now revive herself. It's a nice buff to her, definitely, but it's a very situational use. Goyo's rework currently isn't out on the test server, they're still working on it, therefore in his current state he's fantastic in Pro League, but aside from that he really isn't used too much and doesn't get the win rate he needs. Castle is an operator who has been absolutely slammed with Crimson Heist, has had no attention in terms of a buff, and has a lot of counters that have been added in with the new season. Ying as well is an operator who definitely for me isn't really as strong as she was before. She could potentially be moved up to that B tier, but right now I would place her there. Fuse as well for me is an operator who isn't too powerful, however he can be used well, and he is a good use of an operator pick when you know how to play him and know what his whole purpose is. And that is not necessarily trying to pick up the kills and trying to go for the frags with your cluster charges, which I think is a big mistake and a big reason why he should be placed here, because when you do decide to play him, you have to know how to play him right. Next up for the B tier, I've placed Dokkaebi, Blackbeard, Ella, Oryx, Zero, Gridlock, Alibi, Clash, and Frost. An operator I want to touch on here is Clash. Clash is an operator who could easily be in the A tier if you have a team around you who know what they're doing and communicating and using Clash to her full potential. Aside from that, Clash could all the way be down in the C tier if you're not communicating and you don't know how to use her. She really is a fantastic operator when you know how to use her, so the B tier kind of balances these two out for me. Blackbeard could have easily been in the A tier before Crimson Heist came around, but on the test server he has received a nerf, a pretty big nerf too, meaning that his shield will have less durability, and the damage he has on his weapon has also been reduced. Blackbeard could have been placed in that A tier because his win rate and the KD that players were receiving when playing him was absolutely disgusting. He still is quite a strong operator, but the B tier is where he belongs for now. But I also too wish he wasn't in the tier list and just got deleted. If you're looking forward to playing against a nerfed Blackbeard for your placement games for Crimson Heist, there are a lot of other people looking to do that too. And if you need a 5-stack or looking to find players, we have a Discord where many people are looking to do the same thing. Whether you want to ask me any questions or find some other players, there's a link down below so you can do that. Dokkaebi is an operator who lost her C75 pistol and her frag grenade. Her ability is still strong and her DMR can be very useful if you have a good trigger finger. Aside from that, Dokkaebi has taken a pretty big nerf here. She does have the Gon 6 instead, but that C75 was a fantastic SMG people used, and the frag grenades are huge. An operator like Zero got added on into the game, but to be honest with you, he didn't really serve much purpose right at the start. He wasn't an operator like Ace, where his impact has been felt absolutely immediately. And Frost as well in this tier 2 has also been an operator who's kind of remained the same in that similar position and hasn't really changed too much, which could be perceived as a good or bad thing for the Frost. Next up for the A tier, we have a lot of operators in here. We have operators ranging all the way from Melusi, we have a Capcan in there too, we even have a Knock in there, and an IQ as well. Now it might surprise you that Knock is in the A tier, and well, on the test server, and this is only on the test server right now, it's not confirmed to be releasing with Crimson Heist, Knock can now pass a wide variety of proximity gadgets. Ranging from a Melusi Banshee to a proximity alarm, Knock can now take out and go around a lot of gadgets. Knock's loadout is fairly decent, I must say. People want the FMJ removed or changed, but I think it is a perfect weapon for Knock, and it's actually really quite nice when you are using it to pick out your headshot. And this ability buff could be the exact thing Knock needs right now, and her being able to bypass all of them is a massive change. We have Melusi in the A tier, who would have usually been placed in that S tier, however she's been moved down to the A tier because of the nerf that she has received, where now if you get in the range of a Melusi Banshee, you can take it out with your weapon. She is still strong, as it still emits the sound and you have to take it out then, but it's not quite as strong. Echo is currently in the A tier, and Echo could easily be moved up to that S tier, however, the addition for the reveal, where you potentially after you die would be able to go and flip back on your cameras, that's currently not out on the test server. Therefore, Echo is currently in this A tier. Vigil is an operator I'd usually put in the S tier, but I've put him in the A tier because he doesn't contribute a whole lot to the team utility-wise. He's a fantastic roamer for delay in time, but if you compare it to an operator like Jaeger, I think that's why Vigil should be in this tier. Then we have Flores, the brand new attacker featuring in the A tier. Flores is a fantastic attacker and has a lot of utility to use. His loadout is definitely solid, however I don't think he's an S tier operator right now. He can clear the way for his team utility-wise and take out mute jammers that could potentially stop him. He really does have a lot to offer, but he's definitely not an S tier operator. He's not like Ace, somebody who was fantastic straight off the bat and has consistently been there. His loadout is solid and his ability is definitely really useful utility-wise and can be a huge asset. In the S tier, I've gone ahead and placed operators such as Ace, we have Mute in there too, Mirror, Valkyrie, and Zafir. The nerf that is meant to be coming to Maestro and Mirror is not currently out on the test server, therefore these two are going to be definitely pretty high up. Mirror is a fantastic operator, a very strong one too, same with Maestro, which is why they are featuring there. Ozzy is in there too because he is such an asset to have on your team right now. He was already a really good operator, but now with the addition of Flores, it makes him fantastic. And this also applies to Mute. Mute not only is incredible anyways, he now has Flores and he can also trick Claymores and air jabs too. An operator like Capital is a fantastic support operator to have on your team, and he's definitely deserving to be up here. The likes of Maverick, Hibana, Valkyrie, Nomad, Sledge are all fantastic operators. Hibana with a rework, she's amazing. Nomad is a fantastic solo queue and 5-stack operator. And this then turns all these tiers into a full-on tier list. As you can see, these are where I've placed them. Let me know down below in the comments what you would change and why. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Remember, it's just my opinion. If you did enjoy this tier list, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more Operation Crimson Heist videos. Remember, I'm live streaming daily on Twitch with the test server, so there is a link down below to the stream. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.